Okay, hey, I'm Stacy K, and you're tuned into Stacy K Selects. Guys, all this time I'm introducing this channel, I'm saying it incorrectly. I'm saying it's Stacy K, it's Stacy Selects, opposed to Stacy K Selects, but that's fine, it's still me. In the previous videos, I've spoken about what I've manifested and what I'm currently manifesting, and that is a 4-bedroom home for my family. Like I've mentioned before, I didn't know about manifestation or anything like that, until about 5 to 7 years ago, when the secret and the law of who hasn't started with the secret? I don't know. A lot of people say they start with secret. So, that's where I started the law of attraction and stuff like that, until the more you learn, the more you expand in this knowledge, and your search becomes your algorithm, because that's what you get what you're becoming. And I was on my phone once, I think it was a Sunday, and then this guy popped up, Neuro Knowledge, who explained beautifully what this manifestation thing is all about. And the topics that he delved into was wow, and made me feel like, sure, I've been doing this a long time and not even realizing this is what I've been doing, which tells me that, guys, you don't have to know all the concepts and all of that. I mean, it's great, especially if you want to outsmart reality or control your reality even more, understanding it more, understanding yourself more, and how the dance goes to bump up your experiences, what you want to experience. But you don't have to know everything. Like I said, I see what I want and go feet. Yes, I use a lot of imagination. Wow, everything I imagine. When I wanted to travel to England at a young age, I used to imagine being in England and speaking like this, my darling. Absolutely. Come hither. And all of that. I used to imagine it. So that's the 4D happening. Me never know say 4D. I think about going to foreign, England. And that's how everything starts. Everything starts in the mind. Before I grew my locks, I thought about growing my locks. I thought about coloring the ends. I saw how the ends would look if I would color the ends. Then I colored the ends, and now it's in my 3D part of reality. So I didn't really know. All I followed, guys, was this. And I've come to realize it's the Holy Bible. I've come to realize that it is the manuscript of manifestation. It mentioned manifest and stuff like that, but it doesn't go into details like that. But Hebrews 11:1, guys, talk about faith, seeing the unseen. What do you think that means? What do you think that means? For those who goes to church, that's what it means. Seeing it in the fourth dimension, the creative plane, where you create. You see where you want, you select it, you start creating, you start telling the 3D how it's going to unfold. Yeah. So basically, that's that really where that is concerned. And I still don't know everything. I don't have to know everything, you understand, to go for what I want. Definitely not. But it's great to kind of know what you're doing, like have a name to it, like, oh, so when I did that, that's what it's called. All right, then fair enough, so you can attune even more, you can sharpen your manifestation powers, I don't know, more effectively. I'm currently reading the CIA document They do research on this, guys, and it was released, I think it was 2003. So I'm reading about that, currently reading about that as well. But yes, that's that where my understanding is. I'll try to explain the concepts as much as possible, but neural knowledge does such a great job, guys, and I will try my best, definitely. But right, so let me give you a little background now. So I've been living in this home for 14 years now. This year will be 15 years, and it has been the most beautiful home for my little family, and we've achieved so much here. Beautiful. But I think I took the go forth and multiply a bit. We call it. Yeah, I really took that on to myself. So I went and I multiplied, and we've grown this home. And I was emotional. This emotion is so powerful. I was emotionally attached to this house, and the kids are like, "Mom, my whole room, da 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 da," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's the space. The space is no longer there, guys. I understand." So I emotionally detached from the home. I said my goodbyes to the home. I emotionally detached, guys. Like, I'm leaving you, and thank you so much for the 14 years of service, and I let you go so that I can invite something better for myself. So I said goodbye to my fruit tree at the back. We have this beautiful fruit tree. I don't know what the name of the fruit is, but every summer I'm eating the fruit and it's so nice. And I said bye to my rosemary tree. I said bye to all of my trees, them, you know, and just let go. And I will, I've had, before I even thought thinking about like YouTube channel and stuff like that, I was thinking about, moving. And then I had this urge, like, oh, I need to capture this. I need to capture this. I need to capture this. So I thought, you know what? Okay, then I'm going to make a YouTube channel. So I created the channel in December 2025. I think it was the 9th, or thereabout. And I didn't post anything. As you can see, I didn't post anything at all. But I remember saying it to Nura. I was like, yeah, I've got this channel, da, 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 and I'm going to post on the 1st of February and stuff like that. And he's like, what is it called? And I told him, and that, that was it from then. So I created the channel on the 9th of uh, December, and then on the 8th of January, there was a knock on the door. So I went, it was a postman, friendly postman, like, hey, how are you? I've got something here for you to sign. So I opened the letter, and it was an eviction notice where my lovely landlord was like, hey, Stace, I'm selling. And it was like, oh, this is it. This is the unfolding. So I have no choice but to do what needs doing, so that whatever needs to happen. I trust the process. I utterly and completely trust the process. You have to trust the process, because if you're seeing it in your mind's eye, yeah, and know there are events happening that is leading to you moving, hands off. You have zero in your account, in the 3D, in the 4D. Done. Done. So it's letting go completely of the three-dimensional, what it's showing you, because that is just a delayed feedback, guys. It's a delayed feedback. And I have to stay tuned within that state of having. Yeah. I have to stay tuned within that state of having. Like it's mentioned here, you have to have, you can't have what you don't have. Hold on there. Let me see them. So coming on. The annoying law of the universe. That's what he talks about on page 58. And the annoying law is, from my recollection, is you can't have what you don't already have, and that is giving it to yourself in the fourth dimension before you're able to see it in the third. I don't know what's happening with my lighting, guys. You have to give it to yourself in the fourth dimension before you're able to see it in your third dimension, and that's what I've done. And this is the beautiful unfolding, and it's just letting go of control of what happened next. And guys, there's already like hurdles, because in this process, there are people that I know have to speak to, and there's already hurdles. And I'm, instead of reacting and fear, like I'm just right now letting it go and trusting, completely trusting everything. And you trust because it's done. So no matter what the 3D is showing and throwing at you or whatever, you stay in that frequency. The frequency is your beliefs, yeah, regarding my beliefs regarding my 4-bedroom home, the thoughts that I'm holding, the actions that I'm taking, the conviction in living in my 4-bedroom home, the expectations that I hold. And there's some other stuff, this concept of self, my assumption, all of these things. You understand? I'm staying in that state. I'm not let go. I'm not let go. Tell you, I'm not let go. I said, baby, I'm not letting go. So that's where I'm at. And I don't know what else I need to say right now. I think that's that. That's that. Live and direct. Live and direct. So whatever you're trying to manifest right now, is it a partner? Is it like a baby? Is it a home? Is it, finances? Is it health for self or for a loved one? Just remain in that frequency. Just remain there. No matter what the external is showing you. Have so like that sturdy faith. Faith. Trust me, faith. Just have faith that whatever you choose, whatever desire you want to be in, be it now, regardless of what the 3D is showing. Because the 3D will show, it will have a complete tantrum, and you have to send it to the naughty corner. Go sit down and think about. Go sit down. Go sit down. What kind of hurt? Go sit down. Go sit down and let go. Detach. When is it coming? When is it? Detach. That's detachment. You want to see it in the 3D so much. Oh, where is it? Where is it? When is it happening? When is You want evidence? Go within. Go within. See it within. See a man within. Ooh, see your boy. See him. See your husband. See him within. You want to see a baby? See your baby within. See yourself cuddling your baby, hugging your baby. What is it? See the evidence within. Hebrews 11:1. See the evidence within. That's where I'm at. Bye.